the World Health Organization did a study back in, the study lasted from 1990 to 2021. And it was done with a global network of physicians and researchers covering 99% of the global population. It was the most comprehensive review of global trends in high blood pressure to date. Now, high blood pressure is a serious condition because what's happening there, you know, you've got your arteries are in trouble. There's too much force pushing against your arteries consistently. This is not a good thing. You get small tears, and then you start to form plaque, which leads to atherosclerosis. High blood pressure leads to heart disease, strokes, diabetes. It's actually one of the leading causes of death and disease throughout the world, high blood pressure. Another, that was from the World Health Organization, the National Institute on Drug Abuse said that prescription drugs are a major health risk, ranking fourth with stroke as a leading cause of death. The European Commission estimates that adverse reactions from prescription drugs caused 200,000 deaths in Europe in 1 year. And the US estimates about 128,000 patients die. So you're talking 328,000 people die every year from prescription drugs. Now, the sad thing is these problems can all be fixed with simply eating fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables never killed anyone. Wouldn't that be the logical thing? Shouldn't that be front page CNN news? It should be, but it's not. Why? Because you cannot patent fruits and vegetables. You can't make a profit. I mean, the people that are selling them, they're doing okay, but you can't patent it. And this system is driven by money, so there's so much confusion out there. What is it that can really help you avoid all these things like high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and strokes? Simply go to a plant-based diet. It's that simple. Low fat, though. It has to be low fat because there's different ways of doing a vegan diet. Some people do it high fat, and you end up with the same problem: high blood pressure, heart disease. So even vegans that are eating lots of gourmet vegan foods with nuts and seeds, lots of avocados, oils, even, you know, the so-called good olive oil, it's not healthy. It's 100% fat. There's no fiber. There's no water involved. So, you know, the simple thing is go to a plant-based, low-fat diet, and you will solve your high blood pressure problem. It's that simple. It takes a little time and persistence and patience. We have to have patience, and things will change for the better. So, you know, I'd just like to encourage everyone out there, if you're on prescription drugs, you need a doctor, a reputable doctor that wants to help you get off drugs. You don't want to stay on these things for life because your situation is going to get worse and you're not learning and you're not fixing the root cause of your problem. It's too much saturated fats. And from my studies over the years, it's amazing how much fat people are actually eating. And they're not aware of it because fat comes in very small portions, you know, like a big Whopper hamburger. It's not that big, but it's got 1,200 calories. Or, you know, a bag full of nuts could have 1,000 calories. All right, and so the nuts are obviously a better choice because it's a plant food and it hasn't been cooked if you have raw nuts, but there's still a lot of saturated fats in that food, and you have to eat in very small quantities. You cannot overeat saturated fats and not pay the consequences. So find a reputable doctor that would help you go on a low-fat diet. And many of them, to be honest, don't have a clue about diet and nutrition. So, you know, you'll see people now, there's many doctors, you know, full-fledged MDs. I am not an MD, I am a sports nutritionist, and I'm learning more all the time. Matter of fact, I'm getting certification for another level of coaching people in a raw food lifestyle. And I've found that even helps me more so. It's amazing. So, you know, I'm here to help you solve your problem. And I do coaching. If you go to the description box in my website, you'll see I have 2 ebooks there for sale. Basically, it gives you the mindset for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. One of the ebooks is 98 pages filled with recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, salad dressings. And the other one is a 60-page guide to even taking it up a notch and going totally raw. That also has the mindset for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with tons of recipes, all raw, nothing cooked. And I think you'll find those, and I have a special deal going on right now. If you want a half-hour phone call with me, plus you get the 2 ebooks, I've got a great price. It's in the description box. Fruit and Sport, fruit, the letter N, sport, fruit and sport, and check that out. So, you know, taking drugs, prescription drugs, is risky, you know. Don't ever think that, you know, the same risk involved with prescription drugs is the same risk people are dealing with street drugs. It's the same. They're both drugs, synthetic things going into your system. They don't even know half of the symptoms. I mean, the things that it can cause, the damage that it can cause to your internal organs and so forth. So, you know, don't put things in your body that are not natural. So, fruits and vegetables never killed anyone. Never. Everyone knows they're the best foods on the planet. So why not just eat those? And small amounts of nuts, seeds, and avocados. I hope this video was informative, and please give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. Any questions or comments, you can leave those below. If you want to get in touch with me on my website, I have my phone number there. You can text me or call me if you have any questions. All the best. Fruit up. Fruit is #1 on the planet. Vegetables come in #2. They're good. They've got plenty of minerals and they help us. But fruit is #1. All the best, guys. Take care.